up? Welcome to your general reading for July 2020. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So this is just a general reading. I'm not going to focus on any one particular area. We'll just see what wants to come out. If you are looking specifically for a love reading, those are already posted for the beginning of July at least. They go up weekly. So if it's not linked to the end of this video when you watch it, then I just haven't gotten around to it yet. You can just go back to the channel and look for it, okay? This might turn into a love reading, though. I'm not sure. I will pull a couple at the very end for that either way, okay? All right, so first we start off with the Magdalene Oracle and the Gospel of Aries Oracle. Then we move into the regular tarot. All right, your Magdalene Oracle, you've got miracles. All right, guys, let's get you our radia out here, and then we'll move on, okay? Oh, that was too many. Oh, no, that is just one. That was quick then. Divinity. So you've got miracles and divinity here, guys. All right. Here we go, Aries. Your determination, commitment, and perseverance is about to pay off, and all you have worked for will soon manifest. It will soon be time to celebrate your achievements. However, you are cautioned not to get too elated. Thank the universe for all you achieve and keep focused. Do not lose sight of your original purpose and intentions. Keep in mind that all you do should not only serve you, but also those around you. In doing this, the universe will continue to guide you and offer its assistance. Visualize your work and influence reaching larger numbers of people. Imagine this happening with ease and only in ways that make you feel comfortable. It takes no more effort to think big than to think small, and remember that a miracle is always possible no matter what situation you find yourself in. Beautiful. All right, now we move on to divinity. All right. Increase your connection with what you recognize as divine. Whatever that is for you, whatever your religious or spiritual beliefs are, you know, whether you call it God, universe, source, divine, whatever you call it, pay close attention to that right now. Pay close attention to signs from the universe, or, you know, whatever you call it in your world, right? Know that you have the spark of divinity within you. Love yourself, because what right do you have not to love yourself if you are of divine origin? I came from her, birthed bloody through the dark moon, placed upon the earth on the new, fully realized, yet a child. Okay, so you guys really have to make sure that you're connected spiritually, because you have miracles and divinity. So as long as you guys are connected spiritually, you know, with your higher self, your own divinity within you, and whatever it is that you focus on in your world spiritually, you're going to see miracles like crazy. And right now, as for everyone, you know, in the world right now, it's a really good time to manifest, and it's definitely what you should be focusing on. But it seems like you have, it's a little more important in your world right now than others, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I mean, everybody should be manifesting daily and being in touch with their higher self daily, but it's a huge importance for you right now in your life with whatever it is that you're dealing with. All right, overall energy for Aries. So for me as a reader, the overall energy is always the energy of the person that I'm reading for. So the overall energy would be the energy you yourself are taking on in July. It's like your demeanor in July, right? Everything else in the reading is interchangeable. It can be for yourself. It can be for the people around you or somebody that you're really close to. Well, thanks for throwing it at me. Oh, guys, why? Ace of Wands reversed. All right, so I will show these to you when I read them to you, when I get them all out. All right? Recent past for Aries. Knight of Cups reversed. I know you're not going to be able to see them when I put them down, and I am sorry for that, but I will show them to you. It just looks better for me when I do it this way. Sorry about it. Present energy for Aries in July. Okay. King of Swords. Future. You have a lot of people. Only 2 out so far aside from your overall, and they're both people. Future energy for Aries. Nice, guys. The Empress. Potential obstacle for Aries. Oh, 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. Well, this looks like it's probably going to turn into a love reading, but we'll see. All right, guys. So for your overall energy, remember you have the Ace of Wands reversed up here. So it's like a feeling of you're not feeling very creative, very passionate, very energetic. You're kind of lacking ambition right now, or you're drained for some reason. Like you maybe were hoping for a new beginning, whether it's related to a creative pursuit or a relationship, but it didn't happen, or you feel like you missed an opportunity. You missed some like creative opportunity, or you know, it could definitely be a relationship here. Wands are fire energy, and it's creative energy. It's a creative force. It's drive. It's ambition, goals, sex, but it's reversed. So for some reason you're not feeling it, or you feel like you missed a huge opportunity here. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, guys, the 10 of Swords. All right. Oh, what's up, Aries? So the 10 of Swords is your overall energy. Guys, I am really sorry. So this is really painful energy. Whatever you're dealing with right now is really painful. You're in a really kind of defeated crisis mode type place, like you feel betrayed, and I don't know if somebody actually betrayed you or that's just the feeling that it gives you, but it's a whole lot of hurt. So the only good thing about this is that it is a 10. Wherever you're at right now, whatever's going on, it's not going to get any worse than this. You can only go up. So that's why the Ace of Wands would be reversed, because you're just drained. You don't have the energy, you don't have the motivation, because you're just so hurt. That sucks, guys. Let's see if I can figure out what this is all about. What is this hurt about? Clarify the 10 of Swords for Aries. Clarify the 10 of Swords for Aries. It's definitely an ending in some area of your life. If it's not an ending of a job, it's an ending of a relationship. Clarify the 10 of Swords. Whoa. Clarify the 10 of Swords for Aries. The 7 of Cups reversed. All right, well, that's coming out of a state of delusion, confusion. You might have been living in kind of a fantasy world about a situation, and now you have clarity on it. And this, now that you have clarity, now that you see the situation for what it is, it's really hurtful. It's really hurtful. You thought it was a different way, and now you're seeing that it's not the way that you thought it was, and it has you feeling really hurt and really defeated. I'm really leaning towards that this has to do with a love situation, but it could be job related. We'll see. All right, now your recent past, you have the Knight of Cups reversed. This is why I'm kind of leaning in the direction of a relationship. This is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But in your recent past, it's like, it's a very emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable person. You know, whoever this is taking on this energy, it doesn't have to be a water sign. It can just be somebody taking on this energy. It's like there's no love being offered. There's no love being expressed. There's no emotion. If there is, it's not genuine. And this is also kind of like a playeristic kind of energy. So if somebody's being, you know, loving and romantic and whatever, when they're in this energy, it's not genuine. All right, now here in your present, you have the King of Swords. This is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with an older air sign. You don't have to be, though. This is just the energy of being very head over heart, really trying to use your head and not rely on your emotions. They can seem kind of cold, but they're not really. Whether this is you or them taking on that energy, they're not. It's not that they don't have emotion. It's just that they don't rely on their emotions to make their decisions. But now you do have this emotional unavailability in your recent past. So it could be the same person, kind of. They just appear to be not very emotional, right? This can also be, an authority figure. It can be someone in law, someone in uniform. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let me use this deck. Let's clarify this King of Swords. What is this King of Swords all about? And this could be even you taking on this energy, just trying to make sure you're making the right decisions based on truth and using your head, right? The King of Swords doesn't allow anything in his life, and doesn't have to be a man taking on that energy, but the King of Swords doesn't allow anything in his life that isn't true, that isn't real. All about communication. It's also the card of Archangel Michael, if that means something in your world. Oh, in your world. And that's the card that we have, the World. Funny. Okay, so the World. Your present energy, you're closing out a cycle. There's a cycle ending, and for you, it feels really painful. But it's for the better. When you have the World card come up and you're closing out a cycle, it's because you're beginning a new cycle. Now, while I get you don't feel motivated to start anything new right now, you will, all right? It's a leveling up. So you have to kind of look at it that way. It's gonna feel to you like a hurt, like a setback, like the rug's just been pulled out from under you. But in reality, it's a leveling up. It's evolution, right? You're evolving. So you're starting a new cycle in your life. In order to start that new cycle, you have to cut out everything that is no longer serving you, that doesn't vibrate at the same frequency as you are, right? It's just, life moves in cycles, guys, and we're constantly evolving, we're constantly elevating, and things that don't grow with us, they're just not going to serve us in our lives anymore, so they get left behind. And yeah, it can feel super hurtful, but once you get over that hurt, you're going to feel much better and much lighter. Nobody wants to stay stuck. Nobody wants to stay in the same place their whole life. It's all about evolving and growing, and you're doing it. You're starting a new cycle right now. And you're starting it, based on truth and clarity and communication. Clarify the World. What is this new cycle for Aries? Clarify the World for Aries. What is this new cycle that Aries is starting? Yep, that's too many. Clarify the World. What is this new cycle that Aries is starting? The Knight of Wands reversed. So it seems to me that you're not going to be starting a cycle with somebody who just uses people for sex. Don't be doing that, all right? This is younger fire energy. I know that you're an Aries, but I'm not going to go and say that this is you taking on this energy, although it could be. This, it can be for anybody, right? Anybody you're dealing with or yourself. It's very immature fire energy. It's somebody who just uses people for sex. It's one night stand energy. It can also just be something as simple as you are starting a new cycle, but you don't feel like it. And I get that with you because you're in a hurt place. You just don't have that passion. You don't have that drive because you're so hurt. And that's only going to come from healing, right? So now here in your future, it gets good, guys. I promise. You have the Empress. This is Libra, Taurus energy, if that means anything to you. But this is divine feminine energy. This is what I mean. You're leveling up. You're leveling up to where you are. You're either going to be in your divine feminine energy or you're going to be dealing with someone who is. All right? There could also be a pregnancy involved. But either way, this is growth. It's expansion. It's where you want to be. The Empress is the Queen of Queens. She has all the good qualities of all of the queens. She's everything that you would want to be. You know, if you're feminine or if you're masculine, whatever, it doesn't matter. We all have feminine and masculine in us, but this is the divine feminine card, so I'm going to acknowledge that. But it's all about growth, expansion, fertility, abundance. You're planting the seeds. So now there is a gestation period, as with all growth. 9 months in pregnancy, it takes time for things to grow. But you're doing that. You're planting the seeds for your abundance in the immediate future. And again, for some of you, that is going to be an actual pregnancy. All right, let's clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress for Aries. Oh, nice, guys. The Wheel of Fortune. You see that? Things are turning around for you in a major, major way. Again, with the Empress and the Wheel here, definitely pregnancy for some of you. But the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning around in your favor. This is good for money. It's good for jobs. It's good for karma. It's like the karmic wheel is turning around in your favor. Things are going to start to turn around for you. It's awesome for finances. Anything job related, especially with the Empress here, so much abundance in your future. So much, I swear. If you could see the way that your future is going to go compared to the way that you feel right now, you would understand that it's going to be okay. Like, I don't know how else to say it. The place that you're in right now, it's really hard to see how much better it's going to get, but it is for sure. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Aries in July, in the future. The Queen of Pentacles. Again, here with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles is like the minor to the Empress. So, more motherly energy, maternal energy, wife energy. The Queen of Pentacles is very financially stable. She can take care of a home, and she can do it all by herself. But she is a committed person. She is loyal, right? Awesome, awesome energy. And again, very maternal, very abundant. I could not be more abundant unless you got like the King of Pentacles with it or something. All right, now your potential obstacle in July, you have the Two of Cups reversed. So not surprising with the energy that you're in right now yourself. The Two of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's a break in a connection, whether it's a relationship or just a partnership. If this is job related, to you, man, whatever you're coming into in the future is going to be so much better. Either way, this is a soulmate connection though, but it is a disconnect, and it could be that somebody that you're dealing with is going through a breakup, or you are. But if you're not, there's a definite disconnect here in a partnership, whether it is job related or love related. I think it's love, but that's going to depend on your situation. All right, guys. What are you hoping for in July, Aries? What is Aries hoping for in July? The Five of Swords reversed. You're hoping for an end to the conflict. You're hoping for things to be smooth again. You don't want to argue with anyone. You don't want to talk to anyone like trash. You don't want anyone talking to you like trash. You don't want to argue. You don't want to fight. You just want the conflict to end. What are you afraid of, Aries? What is Aries afraid of in love? Not even in love. I swear, I thought I was in a love reading. Because I think it is, really. I really do think that this is love for you, but take it however you want. All right. What is Aries afraid of in July? What is Aries afraid of in July? The King of Pentacles reversed. I literally just mentioned him, but he wasn't supposed to come out reversed. So you are afraid of a break in a commitment, right? This is the ex-husband card. So you're either afraid that your finances are going to be shit, or you're afraid of a breakup in a very serious connection. both of those are legitimate concerns, I think, because you are going through something now. There is something ending for you. But again, what's coming in the future is so much better that you're not even going to care when this is all done and you heal from it. It's not even going to bother you. Okay, real quick, guys. I'm going to do a little 2-card sex reading for you because I like to do these, and I like to put them at the end of my video so you can click off if it's offensive to you. I just love this deck, and I don't use it much because censorship and all. But anyway, let's see. What does Aries' sex life look like in July? Aries' sex life in July. The World. You have the World in your current energy too, but as far as sex, it's really good for you. Now, to be specific, you have the World at your feet, right? As far as sex is concerned, you don't have any issues in that area. It looks like you might be dealing with somebody that has a foot fetish, but whatever floats your boat or theirs. All right. Clarify the World as far as sex life for Aries. The Queen of Swords. You now have the Queen and the King of Swords here in your reading, so that is a pretty good connection, guys. So as far as the World in general, without, you know, the way it's depicted on the card, right? You're starting a new cycle in your sex life too, and it could be with an air sign with this Queen of Swords energy here, but either way, it's with somebody who's definitely super smart. Probably not very emotional when it comes to sex, but they are smart. You're probably one of the smartest people that you'll ever deal with. They're very good with conversation. They're no bullshit at all. Okay? All right. Okay, take care, Aries. I will talk to you guys in a few days with your next love reading.